Pressing buttons and panicking, the Cold Run story. Hello friends, this is Cold Run. Welcome back to a playthrough of Final Fantasy XIV's Endwalker, where we are here in the lead up to Dawn Trail. It's only really a couple of weeks away at this point, and I'm finishing up some of the Endwalker stuff I wanted to do. We're continuing with Mount Rokkon today. I've gotten about 4 of the different endings. We're going to see if we can find, not endings, but you know, the exorcism records in this case. We're going to see if we can find some more. So where's Hancock? And Hancock wants to go left again. No right choices yet for Hancock. So what am I going to try to do? I have my little notes here. We're going to try to... I mean, I've done this. I've left the chest open. The sword chest at the end. And I've left the chest closed. And those gave me 2 different ones. Maybe it's something different with the auspices that I have to do. Because last time I left, I had Seiryu. Let me look at this a little bit more. Oh, you know what? Yeah, no, I had Seiryu look to the... Did I have that? Did I have Seiryu look to the east and Suzaku look to the south? Because that's what if I didn't do that, that's what I want to do. Is that what I did? Yeah, that's what I did. Seiryu to the east, Suzaku to the south. I didn't even know how I'll do this differently this time. This might be a wasted one. Again, it's getting to the point where I might have to start looking stuff. No, it's not yet. Not yet. If this is a wasted one, I'll just go right next time. And see if that unlocks anything new. But I'm going into this expecting it to be kind of not to necessarily unlocking a new ending. Here we go again, this friggin' thing. So, last time I had Seiryu facing east. What if I have Seiryu... Can Hancock say anything? No. What if I have Seiryu facing from the east? Like that way. And Suzaku facing from the south. Like that? Maybe? I might have known that Suzaku and Seiryu were the guardians of this gateway, though in fairness, something. One only usually needs to grapple with only one at a time. All this for a dead end, how odd. Okay! So it was... that feels really good. So the first time I tried having them face their directions, but now I'm having them face from their directions. And that must have been it. So now this opens up the outer pagoda. Dead end my butt. What do you mean dead end? Do you not see the giant thing going outside? Anything else here? You mean to take the roof? To the roof? I guess I do. I guess that's what I mean. I mean, I don't see anything else to do here, so... Sure. I see the Mononoke share your sensibilities. Yeah, this roof is not a lonely place right now. Heck yeah. I can't jump off right now. Let's head back inside quickly. Nothing else here, right? No, I can't even go here. The tree bars my way. Yeah, so we're continuing in. We're going to access this new part. Battle must have blown out the lights. Are there supposed to be lights in here? I guess What do you mean the battle must have blown out the lights? I don't quite understand that. I guess these lights were off until just now. I didn't notice. I'm hanging on to every word like it's a friggin' Resident Evil puzzle. Because I don't know what matters and what doesn't. We got a Komainu statue. Like the dog? Like the little lion thing? Outdoor furnishing. Ward off malevolent spirits with this dignified statue. Can't put it out right now, but we'll check it out. Maybe. All of the unseen. So we're back in the boss room, but presumably it might be a little bit different. It might be light-based now? Because they mentioned lights and they zoomed in on the lights at the start. I don't know if they zoomed in on it, but they had a perspective that highlighted the lights, and he just talked about how the lights were blown out. Maybe it's going to be like a lantern or something that's going to be the exercised record. Our spirits are as the wind, never to be fettered. Is this new? Yeah, it's got birdos going on. What's going on with the birdos? You're gonna knock me back in a certain direction? It certainly looks that way. Yeah, these are like Tengu, aren't they? Oh no, my cat's yelling at me. Disaster. More Tengu. Shoot. Okay. And they knocked me pretty far, so let's go here. What goes first, the knockback or the AoE? The knockback goes first. So we can stand in the AoE if it means getting knocked back in the right area. Tale of Dead Men. Yes, we got a new one. And we got a Moko the... Oh, we've gotten a bunch of Moko the Restless cards, haven't we? To think our secret passage would lead us to such an immaculate armory. Perhaps the monks utilized this as a shelter in times of strife. I doubt they expected the armor they stored to come to life, however. Quite the harrowing foe, that one. I agree. That is a... I really like this boss. I really like it. Okay. Yeah, let's see what this special thing was. Despite storied history looks almost pristine, I suspect the monks tended to it regularly. Gift of the Onmyoji. Once upon a time, there lived a brilliant... Oh no, this is what we read already. This is what we read. A Tale of Dead Men. A Tale of Dead Men. So this is the armor itself, maybe. Moko was a warrior of peerless skill, a boon to his allies and a scourge upon his enemies. After his death, his armor was returned to his kin, who would preserve it as a treasured heirloom for generations to come, until one fateful morn. As the sun bathed the eastern skies in gold, Moko's descendants rose to find the armor not in the storehouse where it had been secured, but on prominent display in the garden, stained black with cooling blood. Next to it lay the corpse of a man, a would-be thief struck down by a righteous spirit. Most were quick. Oh no, I see. A would-be thief struck down by a righteous spirit. Most were quick to believe. The family, however, was less than certain. Who was to say when Moko might rise again to sate his bloodlust? Yeah, it could have just been like some, like a kid wandering by to see the sights, or just a person out for a stroll, and Moko might have just been... The spirit might just be a spirit of bloodlust. Thus, though it pained them to do so, they placed the armor in care of Shoujo Temple, hoping that its hallowed halls would bring the restless general some semblance of peace. Far Eastern folklore speaks of myriad kami and of the spirits to be found in all things. One may assume this concept arose from the countless strange creatures found in our star. From void scent to auspices and soulkin golems to elemental sprites, nature's capacity for oddity is boundless. I'm looking at my strange cat, and I agree. He's resting in his little pillow in his chair right now, but he's here. Was Moko's armor then an unusual form of a known entity, or did it truly play host to the soul of the man that once wore it? How? Whatever the case, we can be certain that its exposure to Mount Rokkon's ether only emboldened and enlarged it. I find myself thankful that we did not share in the alleged thief's fate. Yeah, so this was that's the armor we fought, and I like that, at least for now. It might change it later, but I like that at least for now it leaves it kind of open-ended about whether it's the actual spirit of Moko or armor parading as him, or some void scent taking, possessing the armor, or something else. All right, let's keep trying. Let's go back. Now, I hope Hancock is going to go right here, because I'm out of ideas on how to find other opportunities down the left and middle sides. So, please go right, Hancock. Yeah! So, non-rhetorical question. Will he tend to go this way randomly, or will he go, at least while there are other paths open, where we should go, like to make the most progress? I'm leaning towards the latter. So my hope is that once I go here and do stuff here, that like maybe I'll get the Dogu doll that I can use down this way, and that will open up more options down the middle and left paths. Because right now, again, I don't know anything else I could do to keep working on middle and left. A path straight up the Holy Mount, is it? How refreshingly dangerous. Yeah, this is the least paved. I mean, it's not paved at all. Got little tree spurs. Ah! Oh, just Seedkin. I mean, you say just Seedkin. I'm the one who's tanking the damage. But I appreciate your faith in me. I am so excited for Dawn Trail. I've seen the trailer for it, but I've avoided all the Pictomancer and Viper and like what the first dungeon is. I know a bunch of that has come out in the media tour. I know it's not like generally considered spoilers. It's just I want to see it fresh. I want to be surprised by how the Pictomancer works. I want to be surprised by how the Viper works. I know that in general, I know what they are in general. Like one is a painty spellcaster based on realm. The other is like a two-handed sword user that also can turn into Darth Maul. That could like, combine the swords, and those sound cool. But I haven't looked into any of their abilities, and I'm just excited to check it all out. And for the story and the side quests and everything else, to see what the dungeons are like, to see what gameplay mechanics have changed, I cannot wait. I took a bit of a break from the game. I was still playing it on the side, every so often, but I took a break from doing any new recordings or new content. I'm looking forward to this. And question for y'all: what are you most looking forward to? If as you're watching this, it's still before Dawn Trail. Personally, I'm looking forward to trying Pictomancer. I'm gonna miss Red Mage. I will still be playing Red Mage, but I'm gonna try to Pictomancer as a main thing. I'm looking forward to that. The art style of what I saw briefly of it looks really cool. I love the idea of supportive classes. Like I like the idea of playing. I like playing Dancer and Bard and Red Mage with all the reses and spot heals over, Black Mage or the more pure selfish DPS classes, you could say. And I like those more than tanks, because I don't like being the focus. Why these hills stretch on for Malms? Would that they were not alive, but the hills are alive with the sound of demons. Oh my god. Hancock, he does have a little bit of Julie Andrews in him, doesn't he? Like, I could see a little bit there. So we're blocked by some wood. Oh, never mind. We're no longer blocked by wood. What is this? Is this a grove of like shrines or graves? It looks like the Hingans call these Dogu! That's a Dogu! Yep, that's a Dogu. The Hingans call these clay figures Dogu, but why is one here of all places? So, okay, hold on. I have my notes here. We read something that said to bow before the shrine. Now, this isn't a shrine. I think I'm going to take it, and then I have to put the Dogu on the altar eventually, but because it can't hurt, I'm going to bow. Bow courteously to the Rokkon Sentinel. Remove the embedded... Yeah, let's remove the Dogu. If that Dogu turns on us, its extermination shall be your responsibility, I hope you know. I feel like that's going to be the boss, isn't it? And this is there was something about the spring. Oh, let me take a look at this. So let me see if we could find something about the spring. From the Crimson Sword, Tokimori claimed that the holy waters in the tail, this is where the armor was purified, might be found on Mount Rokkon itself, where a lake of particular spiritual power lies concealed. A small shrine allegedly graces its banks, and I can't help but wonder if treasure hides within. Unfortunately, the small shrine is along its banks. Can I place the Dogu here? Is it a key item? A handmade figurine with an inscrutably charming aspect. I can't use it here. There's absolutely going to be something to do here. Sweet path. Can I put it back? No. There's some other interactions that'll be available with this, aren't there? Yeah. But what? Hello again, Yozakura. Alright, I'm just putting in my notes. I took the Dogu in this run. In summer's blaze do my blades sing, in winter's chill do they bite. Oh shoot, it's this again. I wasn't even paying attention. I think it's here, then out maybe? I got that surprisingly well. I wasn't looking at it well enough, but I got most of it. I got only hit by one, which is... It's not pure luck, but luck definitely played a role in that. It's almost cheating to use cherry blossoms in your fights. They're just so beautiful. They're an automatic plus for as long as you don't ever use them for many fights. What is on your back anyway? Is that a jug of water? Or like a bowling ball? No, it's like a jug of some kind. Oh, and this time, instead of doing water things at me, there's tornadoes going around. Drifting petals? Yeah, let's go over here. Does Surecast work here? No, it does not work. Surecast does not work. What did I get hit by? I got hit by a wind thing, I think. I don't know. Alright, go, go, go. And we're safe here. Yeah, so this is a whole new set of stuff to it's some new stuff to navigate. It's some quirks to navigate. It's a nice way, it's a really smart way to keep everything pretty fresh. Oh god, hi. Wind. Oh, wind. Shoot, get over there. Get over there. Yeah. All right, how do we not get hit by this? I think it's like this, right? Yeah, so I didn't get... Okay, good, good, good. So there's more wind coming from this direction. Where else? From the other side. And I think that's it. Good fight. It really does add some staying power to that fight. There are few things more breathtaking than autumnal leaves, even if they're out of season. The influence of a treasure, I suspect. The treasure is making it autumn. Okay. That's a nice storytelling device. Just like that, the scenery is ruined. It's a nice storytelling device because it's using the influence of the spirits to explain a visual change, because you don't want to have... Because you want visual changes if you have a dungeon. Rickety fence. Where to go from here? Is there anything else we can do? Can we... I'm continually looking for a place to put the Dogu. An altar to bow before and put the Dogu in, but nothing just yet. The rickety fence is kind of the only option I see. What does the map look like here? Yeah, there's some other option that'll be available down there to the left, but nothing yet. Whee! Stone of Protection. I understand you adventurers enjoy the roads less traveled, but here she goes. You okay, Hancock? Yeah, you're doing fine. Courage! Stone of Protection. Again, I don't know what I'm going to need to bow before, so I'm just being extra cautious. You brush away the moss and detritus. Yeah, we have brushed... Okay, I'm going to write this down. Took Dogu. Brushed stone. There's another stone of protection up ahead, too. You are some cool-looking animals. Like giant wolverines. Such a tranquil place, these mountain heights. By the look of it, I presume it's not a path many tread. I'm gonna try brushing off all 3 stones. Let me just make sure. Does the prior stone stay brushed? It does. Brush away the moss and detritus. And stone number 3. You brush away the moss and detritus. We have one of those geomancers. Shisu Sai Taisui. Or Taisui. I'm not sure if they're going with a Chinese pronunciation for it. Another stone of protection. Tis not the first of these stones we've encountered. Do they serve as a shrines of some sort? That's my guess. So we brushed aside 4 of them. We didn't brush them aside, we brushed them. Double spoils. This has got to be because he picked this path. Hi. Alright, we got new boss time. It's a stone doggo? What did you say? What is that lodged in the statue? It's an arrow. I think it's an arrow or a spear, maybe. Hi, Mononoke Shishio. It's like a... I don't even know. Like a masked wolf? No, masked ape thing, maybe? Is that a snake on its butt? Yes. Okay. Here we go. Again, mental note, we're going to die. It's totally fine. We're going to try to do a few attempts. We're going to learn it and get better at it. Gods be good. I did not know how, but I know not how, but the statue has awakened. It did not wake on the right side of the proverbial bed. It did not. It looks like it's a little bit grumpy. That Mononoke Shishio king among Nue? Stone Silence is the area. Stormcloud summons. Smoke Eater? Are those gonna all... I'm not sure what's going on. It inhales some of the smoke and it causes... Oh, and it causes like a line attack between the things and then the others blow up one by one. Splitting Cry. Okay, so I want to save my tank variant rampart for that, if I can. Smoke Eater, what are you eating? So I think thrice on Rokujo. I think it's there first, then there, and then last here. So we can just stay here and be fine. And then those last... Oh, Jesus! Those have a large radius. Okay. We cannot stay there and be fine. Haunting Cry. Monkey Time. Or Nue. Hee! Unsagely Spin. You're probably gonna pounce because you're like cheetahs, right? Yeah. And then the snake, are you gonna do an AoE circle because you're like a coiled snake? And I want to get past you, yeah. Oh god. Get in. This is a more chaotic than some, I think. They're all in a circle. Hi? What in the name of Barbaricha is going on here? Am I dodging stuff? Am I... No. This is awful. This is the worst. I hated that. I hated that attack. Oh, I somehow didn't get hit by it, but boy, did I hate that. Okay. I didn't hate it, but boy, it was stressful as heck. Noble Pursuit, there's 3 rings. Are those rings going to blow up and form like line attacks? Yes. The answer is yes. What is Rokujo? It feels like it's referencing a myth. Like twice on Rokujo feels like a Darmak Enchilada Tanagra type attack. That wasn't an attack, but if that, I don't know if that makes sense. Oh god, I'm low. I'm very low. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Oh, so again, they keep doing different variants of ways to make the thunder go. Oh, nope, I'm gonna get hit. I'm gonna get hit. I did not get hit. This feels like it's gonna be that sort of boss where I'm constantly like about to get hit. And so it feels like less repeatable than Noble Pursuit. Okay. It feels less repeatable than like the a Suit of Armor boss, if that makes sense. Because it's more reliant on reflexes than pure knowledge. Oh gosh, yep. No, I don't like this attack. I have to like remember what was just put down and what's new, and it's scary. Like I don't know if I'm getting hit by stuff. I don't think I am. No, I think I'm okay. Okay. All right, we made it. And I think we made it with only getting hit by maybe 1 vulnerability stack. Achievement unlocked, the Lion Kingslayer. Again, that's cool. I don't like it as much as the other bosses because it's so much. It feels like more reflex based. Even the King of Beasts is no match for you. In a word, vivid Shishio myth tells of its ravenous rampage across the countryside. Had quite the appetite for God. Stop going so fast. For mortal flesh. It is also said that its harrowing cry is a harbinger of misfortune. But I say we should consider ourselves lucky to have chant upon a living legend. As for what freed its lithic bond, you're just spamming. You're just going really fast with your dialogue. Perhaps the revelry of its fellow Mononoke roused its fighting spirit. Alas, the beast held no treasures of Garais, but fret not. We shall make do with what we have here and claim a suitable souvenir. Though our hike was fraught with peril, 'twas exhilarating in equal measure. You have my thanks, Kakushu. You are welcome. So what did I get anything? Did I get like a Shishio card? I did get a Shishio card. Shishio. A mythical... Ooh, it's a 3-star. It's a pretty good 3-star, actually. That's a really good 3-star. A mythical beast feared in Hingashi since the days of yore. This creature fights in over 100 legends, figures in over 100 legends. While some believe it to be the king of the Nue, others insist it is a manifestation of fear itself. A Sha, you might say, born from the quavering hearts of men who have heard the cries that reverberate amongst the mountains of Shishu at night. Common man's courage. This is showing Suzaku and Seiryu. Long ago, in a small village in the shadow of Mount Rokkon, there lived a young man. Few were as diligent at harvest time as he, and none so quick to leap into action on the fateful day that screams rang across the fields. Swallowing his fear, he followed the sound to find his neighbors beset by a beast of terrible countenance, its unnatural form proving it the very man-eating monster that had terrorized the people of Shishu for moons. And so, knowing lives would be lost to even a moment's hesitation, the young man lobbed his pitchfork at the creature's exposed belly. It turned tail and ran for the cover of the mountain, howling in pain. Ever since, the village has held a yearly event dedicated to tossing their tools at bundles of straw, in a form of ritual that doubles as useful practice in the event that the kami are slow to respond to future incidents. Imagine my surprise when, having recovered that fork of legend, that's what was inside the statue, or not the statue, but inside the petrified creature, the petrified whatever its name was that I just fought. It was the pitchfork. That's so cool. I discovered the famed swordsmith Nanakusa's mark upon it. 2 histories for the price of 1. I suppose all artisans must pay their dues, be it in humble pitchforks or those kettles that Rowena has such a tidy monopoly on. But the contrast between this tool and Nanakusa's more whimsical works is striking. One would never guess that its maker would go on to build Shishio's most expansive smithy, guarded in each cardinal direction by the statues of the 4 lords. Smithy guarded in each cardinal direction by the statues of the 4 lords. I'm guessing that this guarded in each cardinal direction is meant to be a clue about how to turn the statues. Especially since we see Seiryu and Suzaku here. Okay, so the pitchfork that the kid happened to use, it wasn't a pitchfork, it was just a pitchfork at the time, but the guy who made it was especially skilled and became a skilled blacksmith later. So it's like having like a park caricature, like a Central Park caricature done, or like, you know, just one of those quick sketches that you pay $5 for, and later that artist becomes like super famous. All right, 6 down. Are we gonna do one more tonight? I think we are. This is a lot of fun. Screw it, let's do one more tonight. Or at least one more effort. I don't know if we'll do a full thing, but I want to try something at least. So we'll try. So Mount Rokkon again. Like if we go down the middle path, I'm going to see if the Dogu that we have can now be used elsewhere. If it's still in our inventory. Because it should be usable down the middle path, I'll bet. No, we no longer have it. We no longer have the Dogu statue. Yeah, let's go right again. We have a few other options. We cannot take the Dogu, and we cannot clean the protection stones. So I think we're just going to not take the Dogu this time. And see what happens. Excuse me, yeah, I'm going to change my mind about this. I'm more tired than I thought before I signed up for this. I really want to do it, but I'll have to do it another day. It is in the future, and I'm going to be continuing for this final run of this video. Let's see if I can get one more ending. Where are you leading me to, Hancock? Go to the right. Go to the right. Yeah. This feels very, like, not random. At least for now. Maybe once you complete all the endings, it's random, but for right now, it does not feel random in a good way. Like, I think that's good. I don't want it to be, I want it to be leading me down the path for the most story progress. Let me know if I'm mistaken, though. Like, maybe it actually is random, I'm just getting lucky and it's going where I want it to go anyway. Another Red Mage question. It hits me that I've literally never used Enchanted Reprise. It always feels like if I'm spending black and white mana, I'd rather just be using it on my, like, combo. Is there a good moment I'm supposed to be, like, I'm supposed to be using Enchanted Reprise? I should check out a Westgalba Red Mage video. I don't know. This time I'm going to go as far away from what I did last time as possible. So I'm gonna leave the Dogu, and I will not brush the stones. Best to let Sleeping Dogu lie. For all we know, it could be cursed. Yeah, so we're going to do both of those things. Or we're going to not do both of those things. Now we got Accursed Seedlings. This is new. Root Arrangement. I'm just going to try to avoid these. I don't know if they're going to blow up. I don't think so. I think they're just meant to be a little hurdle. Maybe if I step in them, I'll get a damage over time thing. Ensnared? That's my best guess. I didn't even see what it was sending after me. Three, 4. So it's 4 blasts. Yep, that Stone of Protection is going to remain mossy. Haunting Cry, is that... Lacking, no, this is different. Lacking divine protection, the ground buckles beneath you. And that must have been from the Stones of Protection. I thought it might be from the Dogu, but no, it's got to be from the Stones of Protection I didn't mess with. Do I just go here anyway? It sure looks like it. What is this debuff I had? What's that debuff? Fully dropping under, your movements will be deeper. Burial result in chaos, so you can't be on there for too long, but you might have to be there at some time. Interesting. Okay. I like it. I mean, I don't like the idea of being buried alive, but, you know, for a mechanic, it's neat. Yeah, this is just the... Oh, God, oh, God, I hate this. I hate this. I hate this. I kind of hate it. It stresses me out. Yep. Still stresses me out. Oh God, well, okay. I died. For the thrice on whatever that thing is, I apparently have to, and I'm sure I saw this last time, but it's been a few days. For the 3 times version of that, I have to get away from the final 2 bursts because they're going to be giant. Okay. This is the thrice. They're starting out with the thrice, so those are going to be 1, 2, 3. Oh, I got too far in. Yep. I was trying to pre-position, but I know where to go. Yeah. Okay, so that's better. Here we go. So what's the trick to this? I have no idea. I don't know what the trick to this is. I think is it stay near the middle? Now I'm getting boxed in, and I don't like it. I don't know what the trick to that is. Maybe it's something about staying near the middle. Right, thunder threefold. Just keep rotating. No. Okay, no, we're okay. We're okay. No, we're not okay. Oh shit! I don't know how to. Somehow we evaded that. I don't know. Oh my god, that friggin' attack. All right, at least we got it. All right, that's the last of it. Yeah, we got this one. Whew. Okay. So is there... Yeah, Sound of the Stone is added to the exorcism record. Heck yeah. A deed fit for legend. Quite literally. Yeah. All right, Sound of the Stone appears. We got the Shishio card and Shishu Reiseki. What is Shishu Reiseki? I think I've gotten the Shishio card. What was that second one? I was aware its Towering Cry could warp the very earth, but... Ah, stop. Okay. It's very fast. Warp the very earth, but to see it firsthand is a wholly different beast, I'm sure you agree. Though the creature bore none of Gorai's treasures, yeah. We take comfort in the knowledge it will terrorize Lord Uzumibi's people no more. Yeah. What did we get? This. A mystical stone quarried from the Isle of Shishu. What is this used for? Looks like it's used to craft Seiryu or Suzaku sculptures. Interesting. Especially like the idea of a Suzaku sculpture. I like Suzaku. She might have been my favorite part of the Four Lords questline. The other thing I'm thinking though is I still don't know really what to do with that. With the doll. Let me go back and see if I can still interact with it. I doubt it, but I'm gonna check. Yeah, no way to interact with the doll now that I... Okay. Alright, let's read this new thing. Sound of the Stone. Given their function as a spiritual bulwark against the earthquakes that plague Hingashi, Stones of Protection... I didn't know earthquakes plagued Hingashi. Stones of Protection are far from unique to Mount Rokkon. One tale connected to them, however, certainly reflects its unusual history. Legend has it that a warrior of some renown once visited the mountain as a pilgrim. During his soul-cleansing climb up its slopes, he put his hands together to pray at a stone of protection. In that very moment, a twisted beast leapt from the shadows. It was injured, a pitchfork protruding from its belly, but regardless of circumstance, the warrior could hardly ignore its attempts to tear his head from his body. He plunged his trusty blade into the creature, which thrashed violently in response, colliding with the nearby stone. Ominous peals resounded from the earth below. In alarm, the warrior lost hold of his weapon, while the beast escaped into the foliage and out of sight. Fearing an earthquake was imminent, he carefully wiped the beast's blood from the stone, and all was silent once more. So the blood on the stone was like corrupting it, was breaking the protection spell. There are several variants of this legend. In one, the warrior slays the beast, while another insists that it was the creature's blood-curdling cry that set the earth to rumbling. Still other tales present natural disasters as themselves as divine, or at least preternatural entities. All contain at least a grain of truth, for the fears of a population constantly under threats by events outside its control are very real. If one theory out of the studium is to be believed, the stone's protective power may also be more than superstition. The gist, I recall, is that stones of protection are a form of magical focus not dissimilar to newliths, and thus can destabilize ethereal currents when placed at confluences. Alas, I remember naught of the finer details beyond their being rather dull. So maybe there's something about, like... No, I don't know. I don't know what to take away from that, as far as, like, mechanically. So I know I said that was going to be it, but I want to go in once more, and I want to see where it takes me, because that's kind of as far as I can think to go. Let me write down what I did. Where are you going to lead me now, Hancock? Is it going to be still to the right? It's to the middle. So the middle, I have not pulled the rope, and I have trusted the monkey. I have pulled the rope and trusted the monkey, and I've pulled the rope and not trusted the monkey. The main thing I'm going to be looking for is whether anything in the lead up to the first boss changes. Because I should be able, like, maybe I'll be able to use the Dogu at the shrine if I... Because what did they say? It said I should bow before the shrine and then place the Dogu on the altar. I wonder if, like, this time Hancock picked up the Dogu from last time and has it with him and gives me that option. If I'm going to be looking out for new stuff here. And if nothing's new, I'm going to be at kind of a loss at that point. I might try the right path again, but I hope I'm not already at the point where I need to look up a guide, but it's very possible. I don't think I can do the whole thing without a guide, given if it's similar to how the last... How the first of these variant dungeons, the Sildin Subterrane, went. How do we get in there? How do we not take the scenic route? That's definitely going to be a thing. Maybe it's a thing. It might not be. I mean, there's nothing on the map that indicates that's like an area you can get to usually. Proper pilgrim. If only you had time for typical ablutions. Let me try the ablutions thing. Like, is there a rinse option? There's nothing I can see here. Because right now I'm just doing the same things I've already done. Which feels like I'm missing something. Tiger. Can we lead the tiger to knock something over and open up, like, a path into this area? Like, knock over the boxes or something? Like, maybe if I fight it over this way. Sure, it doesn't look like it. Maybe I do have to just climb the crates and I wasn't doing it before? Is that possible? Oh! Oh, 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 oh! Oh, ho, ho! But what does this do? Does this doesn't open anything up, it looks like. Does it? Can I keep climbing? Ha! I can keep climbing. Aw, heck yeah. Adventures in their climbing. Just the other day at Kugane Tower. The greatest of pint videos, by the way. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. I'm excited. I'm jumping all over the place. Good. Good. We have some progress. Ah, dang it. Technically, we have some progress. Jump. Walk. Jump. Walk. Lalafell advantage right here. I'd like to see a Rogaden do this. So now we have another choice. Do we pull on the woven rope or not? Let's not for now. No, let's pull the woven rope. I'm going to pull the woven rope for now. That sounded promising. If you suddenly hear my winsome wailing, you had best come running. Did that open up something below, maybe? A secret stairwell, how very convenient. Oh, so now Hancock can join me. Whereas before he wouldn't have been able to. Interesting. Right, because he was not about to do the climbing. And now I can't back out this way. I guess Enchanted Reprise is if you want big damage and you don't care about, like, if... No, never mind. I don't know. Would we have had a bit more light? I see on else of note here. I wonder if that final attack they were doing is something where I could use it to... Like, I could direct it to burn something in the environment? I don't know. I do not know. And this goes up here now. Let me just make sure there's nothing I'm missing, because I haven't really explored this whole field. Sacred stores, right? Field of, I don't know, is that wheat? Grass? Yeah, there's a lot of sections in here. Like, there's a lot of space, a lot of empty space up here. Is this just nothing? No way. It's got to be something. Can't go around back, but again, it's a huge area. It lets me just kind of run up to. Is there some significance to this creature? It's looking back that way, but it's looking, I mean, it's looking towards the entrance. Nothing too surprising on its own. Yeah, nothing of note is really jumping out at me right here. All right, let's take on the boss. A drink to fuel the fires of my fury. Is this fighting spirits? Is this new? Drunk with power. This feels new. Worldly pursuit. Your nothing is before my might. Probably true. I don't know how fast you're going to be. Or how exaggerated the change will be. Not very. Probably one more. Yeah. To get like a 45-degree angle going. And then Biwa Breaker. Gotta be just a AoE? Yeah. Or a bunch of AoEs. Yeah, he's slamming that guitar. Or the Biwa. Curses the libations. What, needs to bind the spirit's form with these spirits be reborn. Oh, this is the standard thing, right? My blessings are your curse. Yeah, this is turned into a mouse. Or a squirrel, I think? Oh shit, I didn't even see the second one and third one coming. I just blanked, I spaced out. And now I am a squirrel. This is the best timeline, look at that. So cute! Oh shit, I'm about to die. No, I didn't, I'm not about to die, I'm okay. I'm just pressing buttons and panicking. Pressing buttons and panicking, the Cold Run story. Beyond the Lantern's Light is added to the Mount Rokkon Exorcism record. Good, we got a new one here. Beyond the Lantern's Light. So by something about keeping that room dark, maybe? To say naught of his unusual sousing. Oh yeah, when the unholy draught touched his lips, I feared his fury would consume the entire temple. I should like to know precisely what baleful influence was wrought upon the drink, but not enough to test it myself. Nay, I must bring back a less volatile artifact of our endeavors. What are you going to bring back, though? The living lanterns, the Chochin, as the Hingan say, were particularly fascinating. So that's it. We brought the Chochins in. So maybe if we you picked up the Chochins that we fought just past the stairwell. Now that they return to their original form, I may safely seek to learn more of their spirits the spirits they once harbored. Let's add them to my collection. Let's. Heck yeah. Beyond the Lantern's Light. It was a moonless and cloudy night. A small patrol of samurai was treading a shadowed path when, in the distance, they sighted the warm glow of a lantern. Knowing no honest man would be skulking about at this hour, they approached with caution to find no man at all but a single lantern lying lonely and unattended. With some thought of preventing a fire, one of the samurai reached down to claim it. In an instant, the samurai were surrounded. A crowd of cold, otherworldly flames hovered just out of arm's reach, as if taunting. Fiendish laughter echoed in the distance, then closer. Yet a mere moment later, the flames disappeared as though nothing had ever transpired. Darkness enveloped the path once again. There are few in Hingashi who have not heard tales of the Bake Chochin. Though these haunting lanterns typically seek to only play tricks on those that wander too close, the ones we encountered on Mount Rokkon clearly had a mind to give chase. According to Tokimori, generations of head monks at Shoujo Temple carried a lantern of identical appearance on their nightly strolls. So perhaps the Bake Chochin sought merely to protect their masters' homes, albeit in a unique way. The lantern now in my possession bears the following words in Far Eastern calligraphy. I'm guessing this is going to be like a clue. If fortune you seek, know that our light glows brightest within twilight's reach. And 'tis the kami of fire this celebration entreats. Maybe not. Maybe not. I know not precisely... Well, maybe. I know not precisely what this poem calls upon its reader to do, but its words occupy my thoughts nonetheless. So here's what I'm thinking. It has to do with using... I think that we within twilight's reach, 'tis the kami of fire the celebration entreats. I think it's saying that at some special place, we have to use the... where the heck are they? My inventory is disorganized. I've been selling a lot of stuff. Those special things we get all over the place. The junk loot from treasure chests. That may not be... It's a pretty good junk loot because it looks cool, but... Because the little white ghosts it's talking about in that story are reflected specifically in... Yeah, Magic Prism Onibi. This thing. Like, this exactly describes the spirits they were just talking about. So let me, with that in mind, let me read that little clue once again. If fortune you seek, we do. I do, at least. Within twilight's reach, know that our light glows brightest within twilight's reach. So, and 'tis the kami of fire this celebration entreats. So we have to use this somewhere, maybe somewhere that looks like it's twilight. So there's a few things we have right now. There's two main things I have still lingering. No, there's three things. One is I want to try the midsection again, but with no... the midsection. I want to try the midsection again, with not pulling the woven rope after I climb up. So next, no woven rope. I have something to do with the Dogu, and I think I have to place it on an altar after I bow. And there's something I have to do also. I have to find a place that is within Twilight's reach to use that magic prism Onibi. And maybe something with Kami of Fire. That last part might be flavor, but I'll have to keep a lookout for that. But that's going to be it for me for now. This was great. Again, really enjoying the puzzling of this. I'm having a lot of fun. Thanks for watching. And if you enjoyed this, leave a like. Subscribe if you want to see more videos like this as they come out, and I'll see you down the line. Bye-bye.